The number one thing I learned on all the classes we teach or that I would be a part of was safety. You open up a training book, safety is the first thing. You go to the second page, safety storage is the second thing. My name is Rick Miller. I'm a firearms safety instructor. I teach 10 different courses. In the last 5 years, I've taught over 250 students how to safely own and operate a firearm and what's involved with it. Favorite thing about teaching is seeing people. I love teaching brand new shooters. When you first buy a firearm, safe storage should be a number one priority. You don't just go buy a firearm and go stick it in the top of your closet without any training. It's our responsibility as gun owners to put that firearm in its proper storage, whatever that may be, whether that's in a vehicle, whether it's for your home storage, to prevent them from, number one, getting into the wrong hands. You don't want your firearm getting into a felon's hands or someone who can't buy a firearm. And number two, a firearm is an expensive piece of equipment. If you've bought a firearm lately, you know they're pretty expensive, so you don't want someone coming to your house and stealing your firearm. Storage at home starts with the shooting range or hunting trip or wherever you're going to. It really starts there. So once you finish using your firearm, you need to pack it back up safely in your case or whatever storage you have it in, and it needs to be unloaded, put back in your vehicle. You're taking it home at that point. What happens when you get home a lot of times, you may walk in the home and your cell phone rings or your wife asks you a question or whatever it may be, and you may just set it down and go do something else. If you develop those good habits and all about routines, you'll do a lot better job storing the firearm safely. So a couple common misconceptions that people have in regards to firearms is, hey, I live in a safe neighborhood. I don't have to store my firearm. Nobody's gonna mess with it. My kids know about it. That's totally false. No one is exempt from having your house broken into. No one's exempt from having unauthorized people in your house. No one's exempt from having small children. Now that I'm a grandfather, I have a whole different outlook on firearm safety storage. Interacting with young kids and seeing what they're capable of, and there's making sure that whatever household they're in that have a firearm stored safely in that house to prevent them from getting to it and hurting themselves or hurting their neighbors or whatever situation may be. What makes me want to teach firearm safety and get the message out about effectively storing our firearms is just the fact of firearm safety should always be a priority if you're a gun owner. It should be your number one priority. And then proper storage of firearms saves lives.